All right, hi everyone. I'm Richard Santos with the Land and Living team at Keller Williams Upstate New York Properties. And I am traipsing myself through the woods here at 1430 Mountain Brook Road in Bovina, New York. This one is pretty sweet. We have a single family residence. Actually, we have potentially a two family residence, although it only ever became a single family with a kind of a storage side of the house that never got fully completed. The house is going to need some work and a huge cleanup project. There's not going to lie. It will convey completely as is. So the sellers are trying to remove some items and they know that there's a lot in there, but bottom line is there's only so much one can do. But as it stands, it's going to convey as is. You're getting 42.2 beautiful Bovina acres with a single family house. It's a bit of a restoration project to complete to your vision. This is 42.2 acres in size. I'm about a third of the way back into the property. I'm headed uphill. It's not super steep, but it's going to start to rise up a little bit more as I go here. What I think I'll do is I'll loop you in to where I started my walk at the very beginning of the property. So I'll lay over some maps, and I'm doing what amounts to a counterclockwise loop through this property. There are some beautiful sections of woods that I just walked through, and there's a potential for a gorgeous kind of a valley view down there. But then once you get up into these woods, it's obviously the views decrease, but the solitude and the ferny undergrowth is amazing. So I want to give this a full representative cycle. So I'm going to do that loop. All right, so our road is right here, utility power right across the road and running alongside the road on the other side. But this is the beginning of our road frontage on the west edge of the property. And then right below me here is this little stream, the Mountain Brook itself, and that is trickling through. So now we're in this nice open meadow, and it is pretty level up through there. It's just a big goldenrod field, and then the stream is running alongside the trees. And then the house and pond are just straight ahead of us. So this is a nice linear little stretch of meadow to begin the property. The whole thing here is that it's just a really superly nice setting. All right, so our road is just through there, and now here's the Mountain Brook, and then right up in front of us is the pond. So I'm just going to skirt this and pop up on the other side of the pond, and then we'll go up by the house, and then we'll get up into the main backwoods. So a series of steps here. That would be your kind of your northerly view that way, and then I mean, there's a bunch of debris outside the house. There really is. This is a huge cleanup effort, but the reward is a stunningly quiet, beautiful spot in Bovina with 42 acres of land. And I mean, you know, the potential develop this to your vision is pretty big. This was a walkout balcony onto a deck, which is obviously in disrepair, a little patio below it. It's a concrete block foundation house, brick exterior on the first floor of the house. You know, the house itself was actually two sections. So this was the main sections that was developed as the house itself. And then this was going to be a secondary kind of a half of the house that was going to be its own unit. That one is really never got developed. It's more of a storage area or workshop area. And then this is the main part of the house with the full basement, the circuit panels in the basement. You see even right here, you can see there's 2 electric meters. This was going to be a 2-family, but it just never got developed that way. The roof was replaced not terribly long ago. It doesn't look perfect, but the house is dry, and you know, like anything that's been a little bit under maintained, there's going to be some TLC. This is a town maintained dirt road out here. The town does plow all the way up through here, not too much past it, so it is kind of a dead end road. So super low traffic, super quiet area. All right, so now we'll go explore the rest of the property. And the only real trick here is that the Mountain Brook itself obviously runs in this little gully here, so you do have to find a way to cross it. Now there is the remnants of this nice old stone wall here, and I think the original barn, or at least a barn, was just up through here. So there is an older like box truck, like milk truck thing here, which is actually kind of cool, but that will stay here as well. That's all. This is completely conveying as is, a little bit of that stone wall from either a barn or a hay barn entry or something. This is a really impressively stacked stone. Yeah, so I'm inside what was, I'm sure, a barn or an outbuilding of some kind. That is just super pretty. My goodness. I just crossed the stream. And I don't need to walk every inch of this property, but I just wanted to get a gist of it. It's all obviously goldenrod and overgrown right now, but a lot of this could be brush hogged out and it would be really nice. So this is our rock wall, 90-degree turn. So then that's our lot up in there, up in there, up in there. Yeah, this is gorgeous. This is really gorgeous. Little bird of prey up there. Obviously tall grass, but feels pretty dry underfoot in this section anyway. And the reason I'm climbing this meadow right now is because I want to see what that view looks like from ground level. Obviously we do have the drone pilot come out and do some footage, but I want to show you the realistic from the ground level, you know. And honestly, if you were to just clear off a few of these things, you'd actually see your house right down in front of us. So cool. And then boom, just like that, we are immediately transitioning into ferny undergrowth and into our forest canopy here. So lovely transition right into woods. I mean, I can see for probably 300 yards through this forest. So there's no undergrowth here at all. That is super nice. All right, now I'm picking up this rock wall. Now this one will be our south property line. So I'm gonna head up this direction as far as I can go up into the hill. This will get increasingly uphill and more densely wooded, I believe. I think you can see what we're up against here. This is just a gorgeous wooded section. Very walkable, and you could easily set up a really gorgeous trail network through there for whatever your, you know, trail needs are. And not for nothing, if someone wanted to like clear a few trees here, seasonally you'll have an unbelievable view of that Bovina Valley there. And you can almost see it now. That is nice. The good thing is that was all the climbing. So now I'm headed back downhill. And I'll go straight down this little property line here. And then there will be another turn to the right to find that far northeast property corner. So this part is also remarkably amazing. Same deal as the other side, just ferny undergrowth, minimal deadfall, and the topography is rolling. It is definitely walkable. And I had to get up close here. This is no joke, this wall. This is like 3.5, almost 4 feet high. What are they doing? This isn't recognized wetland, but I definitely wouldn't plan on doing any development here. In fact, I don't know if I really want to walk through this. I don't want to disturb the biodiversity too much. Definitely a lot of diverse habitat here for various game types. All your classic Western Catskills game would be loving this environment. Oh man, the sun is going to be just blinding you as I turn here, but this is going to be some kind of a view shed here. Brutal. So I am tracking my way through this open tall grass, and yes, definitely some sections up there as you approach the neighbor's open meadow there. You know, that is certainly a natural drainage spring trough. There's some wetland up there. There's some muckiness for sure. The house is, again, just through the trees right there. So we have completed our loop. As always, I want to thank you so much for tagging along on this real estate recon. This one is 1430 Mountain Brook Road in Bovina, New York. This one is 42.2 acres in size. It has the house by the road. It has the pond next to the house. Quiet, dead-end, town-maintained road in highly desirable Bovina area of the Western Catskills of New York. If you're interested in this one, please give me a call or an email. If you like this kind of content, please like, follow, subscribe. We want to bring you stuff that's important, but fundamentally, we want you to know what this property is like so that you're not surprised, so you feel informed, and so you feel like you can make your best decision. And that's our approach. Thank you so much. Take care.